Welcome back here, everyone. We're talking Little Mermaid again, the live action. It's not getting any better at all. Everything I predicted they're going to do, they have done, they've doubled down on it, they're not looking to stop, they're going full pace into this crap. Let me take a moment first before I get to that to show you this piece of information, right? This comes from CBR, the shillest of the shill, but I want you all to understand exactly what they're doing. Little Mermaid live action Sebastian design surfaces. Now, as you know, this here is Sebastian from the Little Mermaid, the animated series. You know, the whole song, Under the Sea, all that, that's the other thing, yeah. This is what they're planning to have Sebastian look like. Let me show you a more, right, this is it here. This is how they have Sebastian look like, an actual crab, the kind of eyes, because they're doing this live action thing and it does not translate well. What kind of toys are you going to sell with merchandise looking like this? Who's going to want to buy it? When you had Sebastian like this was actually something worth selling. I saw many Sebastian toys over the years, whether it be plush toys, whether it be figurines, whether it be that, it'll have Sebastian face or image on something, usually associated with the Little Mermaid. Over the years, it's become, this Sebastian has become pretty popular as the main Sebastian. This looks terrible, but this is what they're planning to push. This is how they have the Sebastian looking in the live action Little Mermaid thing. Like, people have been saying the CGI is terrible. I did a video talking about how the CGI is terrible, and they came out Halle Bailey talking about how she expecting racial backlash because we're all a bunch of racists out here who don't know any better and just hating on people because of their skin color. It's not like we want quality and you're saying to yourself, that's what you should be doing, and then these live actions continue to fail. Stop doing that. No, we're all just a bunch of racist bastards out here that you need to turn your nose up at. That's what needs to happen. So as I stated previously, I said that they're going to come out and call people racist, and then they're going to double down on talking about how the Little Mermaid is all progressive and made for modern audiences and all of that. Well, so said, so done. This comes from Screen Rant. How the Little Mermaid remake is more progressive, explained by new Ariel. The Little Mermaid's new Ariel actor Halle Bailey explains how the live action remake was updated to be more progressive and reflect modern feminism. Modern feminism. I'm beginning to wonder if these people have ever actually met a woman in their life. I really beginning to wonder that. Once again, doesn't even look like she's underwater, but c'est la vie. Right, Little Mermaid star Halle Bailey explains how the upcoming remake was updated to be more progressive. Right, a live-action remake of Disney animated movie from 1989, which was based on Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale from 1837. The Little Mermaid will provide a new take on the character of Ariel. The Mermaid Princess was previously voiced by Joni Benson in animation and will now be played in live action by Bailey, whoever said that. Right. In a new profile by The Face, Bailey opened up about how Disney's live action remake is updating the original animated movie. Now listen to why it's going to be updating it. The Little Mermaid star says the original featured some slightly anti-feminist messages and promised the new version will be a lot more progressive and reflect modern feminism. Meaning it's going to be a whole bunch of I don't need no man, woman power nonsense. Let's get into what she has to say. This is what Halle Bailey had to say. What's beautiful about this version of The Little Mermaid is that it's a lot more modern. When we saw it, when we were younger, she gave up everything for the guy. That's not what happened. But I don't think that reflects modern women today. So now it's more about Ariel finding freedom for herself because of this world that she's obsessed with. Prince Eric is a cherry on top, but it's not all about him. Now, everything there is wrong. Literally everything that they have said is wrong. And why everything they said is wrong? Okay, let me get into it and see if I could explain this, because these people seem intent to just keep shooting themselves in the foot and pissing off whatever little fans they have remaining. Now, we'll start off by saying that when we saw it, she gave everything up for the guy. That's not what happened at all. And so I think it reflects modern women today. It's more about Ariel finding freedom for herself because of this world that she's obsessed with. Prince Eric is a cherry on top. But it's not all about him. First off, when you look at the animated Disney movie, Little Mermaid animated Disney movie, Ariel was always intrigued with the world above the sea. She had this, I think it was some cave or something that she had where she had all kind of different things from the world above that would come down there, and she would keep them all there. She would be wondering what this does and, how is this working and what that and stuff, and all of these things. All of these things she was about. And her father was telling her to try and be more concerned with the mermaid world, because he didn't want her to be exposed to any danger out there. That's it. He was being a father. That's what he did. But she was always fascinated by it. When she met Prince Eric, she fell in love with him, and that was even more of an incentive for her to go to the world above. Yes, she wanted to be with this person that she loved. It's called love. That's just it. It's called love. She went to Ursula. She wanted legs to be able to go up into the sea, give up her voice, but then in the end they found love and together all of this. That's what happened. It was never about her giving up everything for this guy and having nothing for herself. The movie, the book, everything is really called The Little Mermaid. You understand me? She was always fascinated with the world above the sea. She fell in love with somebody from there. I mean, even these things have even been, like, for instance, this movie, I think it had Tom Hanks in it from some years ago, called Splash, with the mermaid and the guy. Like, it was inspired by The Little Mermaid. This was never anything about her just giving up everything for some guy, and that's what it was. No, Ariel herself had a strength all her own. She was fascinated by the world above the sea. She fell in love with somebody, and she had the strength and the courage to go after what she wanted because of love. That's the story. That's what you're saying. Believe in the magic of it. No, let's go out there, modernize the flipping hell out of it, talk about, modern issues, and then have her become some kind of businesswoman who needs to do this, and she don't need no man. That's what's important. Not about actually telling a love story about a mermaid who grows into herself, who understands herself, who has a power all her own, and the power of love helped her to get where she has to go. No, screw all of that. We don't need that. What we need is some modern feminist garbage. So we get in this horrendous looking CGI mess called Sebastian here. And we're also getting that, it's about Ariel finding freedom for herself because of this world that she's obsessed with. Prince Eric is a cherry on top, but it's not all about him. So screw love, screw this, screw that, let us screw it up and enjoy ourselves. I'm telling you, these people have become so predictable now, it's not even funny. Play the race card. come out about modern feminism and anyone who has a problem with the modern feminism thing are a bunch of racist, sexist bastards, right? Because you're putting out terrible CGI, messing with that story you had no business messing with, and expecting everybody to just shut up and enjoy it. No, screw that. You've already done damage to yourself, and you're not intending to stop. This is a disaster. I have no intention whatsoever, as before, of going and paying money in any cinema to watch this whatsoever. Nothing. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see that. Of all Disney's live action movies that they've put out, I watched part of one and I don't want to see any. And that was one part too much for me. Don't want to see any more of it. And this is not shaping up to encourage me to see anything at all. Modern garbage as usual. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell. Be notified every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.